Hi, I'm Dennis from MSI. We're here at Computex 2013. Well, I'll be able to show you our new overclocking series motherboard. So before I actually want to go into a lot of details about the boards, I first want to show you everything about the outlook of our boards, because we've changed a lot with the way we represent our products. So take for instance the new X-Power. The way it looks, of course, we still have the striking black and yellow. You also recognize from the M-Power and our Lightning graphics cards, where we actually did a lot to change the way the board looks and feels. For instance, by removing all unnecessary logos and feature text that you might have seen on other boards, and just make the board have a nice, clean layout. And this exact same layout is also coming back in the product packaging. So if you take the product packaging for the X-Power, it's just a big, recognizable X. We basically removed all the logos that we put on there in the past, so you get a nice, clean box. If you see it in the store there, it will immediately stand out. But we also cleaned out the rest of the board, so everything is nicely laid out. Only the things that you really want to know about the product are on the box, and everything else you can find out nicely inside the product packaging. So the overall way, you look and feel at the product. That's I think is really impressive when the first time you see it. Now, if we do go into the board, you see a lot of things. Of course, huge heat sinks, because this is the X-Power and it's focused really at extreme overclocking. So we really want the extreme overclocking guys to use liquid nitrogen to set world records on these boards. It's powered by 4-way SLI Crossfire with a PLX chip. We also got a dedicated by X16 slot here for especially overclockers that want to do world record runs with only one single graphics card, so to get the best performance utilization out of one GPU. It has some nice switches here at the bottom, so if you're running with multiple graphics card setup, you can actually easily disable or enable graphics cards with just flipping a single switch. We've got a nice, the direct-to-C layout here, the OC buttons here, so power on your boards, do all kind of base clock, multiplier adjustments. You can just do it from this panel here. Set some small steppings if you're doing overclocking. BIOS changes, everything has nice switches layout all through the board. The power phase, the VRM area, is actually really powerful. We went for 32 phases this time. In the past with Sandy Bridge, Ivy Bridge, the amount of phases really didn't matter. Like with 12 you had enough to do extreme overclocking. But we noticed with Haswell, we actually noticed that, hey, more phases can actually help you get more performance out of your CPU. So that's why also the X-Power, but also the M-Power Max and the M-Power have a more advanced phase setup. So more phases also for memory, and that's why you see higher memory overclocking records right now on our motherboards. The M-Power, exactly the same. The heat sinks looks striking. Actually, if you look from the top, you can see a nice big M there, so easily recognizable as an M-Power motherboard. And you see the same IDs and color scheme come here. So the CPU socket area is actually quite nice and clean. There's no white lines to demark your keep out zone or anything like that. So if you pop in a Lightning graphics card together with that, you get a really awesome looking system that is really nice in the eyes. And if you actually want to do customization, like you don't like the yellow, you can actually screw off these parts of the heat sinks. That if you don't like it, just screw off, take 3 screws off, and the yellow is gone. So you have a nice black on black look on your motherboard. I think that was most of the details about our overclocking motherboard. So of course we still have a classic and gaming lineup of cards. And I'd like to see you again. Thank you.